Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Street Geek, presented by Speak Geek Unlimited. And yesterday I gave my thoughts on the news of the new Hellboy reboot. And today I wanted to talk about the title itself, which is Rise of the Blood Queen. I may start doing these Who's Who videos more often to get people more hip to more obscure comic book characters in the future. But without further ado, let's get to it. The Blood Queen, or Queen of Blood, is an enemy of Hellboy who first appeared in Hellboy the Wild Hunt number 2. Her other aliases include Nimue and the Lady of the Lake, and amongst all of the witches in Britain, she was considered the greatest. Birth name Nimue, she lived during the reign of King Arthur and was a favorite of Merlin. Merlin told her all of his secrets, and in return she used that information to put him in a grave for all eternity. But without Merlin to give her any real direction, Nimue was driven insane. She was crazy to the point that she started worshipping the Ogdru Jahad, which is the villain of the very first Hellboy film and the great entity in Hellboy Seas of Destruction number 1. Because her madness was so great, all of the other witches around her killed her and cut her into little pieces and put her body deep within the earth. They did this because every time they cut her up, her body would rejoin and she would become anew again. Nimue's primary goal within the Hellboy mythos has always been to deal with hunting down and killing the witches that went against her and raising an army while eventually becoming the goddess of war. In Hellboy the Storm and the Fury, it is revealed that Nimue is actually a vessel for the return of the Ogdru Jahad. Her body is then transformed into a much more grotesque, hideous creature. Hellboy does battle with her and kills her and sends her to hell. Her lingering spirit senses that she's being dragged to hell and refuses to die alone. So, she decides to tear out Hellboy's heart and brings him to hell with her. Now, this storyline actually kicks off the supposed final arc of the Hellboy saga, which is Hellboy in Hell, because she finally kills him, so you can imagine how powerful of a foe she actually is. Nimue is an interesting choice to me because I think she's kind of she's technically an end-all be-all villain in a way. I mean, she kills Hellboy. She murders him because she doesn't want to be alone while being dragged to hell. Just willingly, she just does it. What I think will happen though is that she will be used as a reoccurring villain throughout the film series if the first film does well and we get sequels, and she will serve as a catalyst to reintroduce the Ogdru Jahad. I gave a very brief historical background of her character within the Hellboy mythos, mainly because I really want to encourage people to go out and pick up the Storm and the Fury and pick up Seas of Destruction number 1 and any Hellboy comic in general to really get a general idea and a sense of who these characters are and who Hellboy is and who his enemies are. And that way we can encourage more comic book reading. So that's it. That's Nimue, Queen of Blood. And let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this title and choice of villain. If you liked what you saw here, you could leave a like and a subscribe to Speak Geek Unlimited. And I'm your host, Darius Morgan, presenting Street Geek under Speak Geek Unlimited. And rest in peace.